Hey, it's Rachel. I am filming a what I eat in a day video today. One, because I'm working from home and so it's really easy for me to film my food for you guys. And two, because today is my first refeed day. I've never done this before and my coach 2 days ago said, hey, let's try it. And so every Thursday is now my official refeed day. For those of you guys who don't know what that means, it basically means today I'm going to eat very high carb and very low fat, and there is a specific reason behind it. Now, when you're dieting down, it means you're eating less calories than your body needs, and so you start to kind of get tired, you start to move less, that kind of thing. And so sometimes it's really good to kind of give your body what it wants, and it spikes up what we call, it's your leptin levels. So it spikes your leptin levels, it helps boost your hormones again, and it kind of gets your body moving and saying, oh, okay, we're not starving, we're fine. Now, normally refeeds are for people who are super lean. I am not. I am 29.3% body fat, according to my scale. So I am in no way, shape, or form lean at all. However, I told my coach a couple days ago that I was so hungry that I was actually getting stomach aches. Now, you're expected to be a little bit hungry anytime you're dieting down, just because you are taking in less calories. However, my coach was like, Rachel, you should not be starving and you should not be getting stomach pains. So let's try a refeed. And so that's what I'm doing today. I did plan all of my meals out for today, and so I will show you guys. I do use my Fitness and just plug in what I want to eat. It's kind of like macro Tetris, if that makes sense. In case you guys are curious, I am going to share my macros for today. It is 120 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 15 to 20 grams of fat. Now, that is super low fat, and that is special only for refeed days, just because we really want the carbs to raise my leptin levels as high as possible. And I am also doing no cardio today. So on refeed days, you do not do cardio. Otherwise, it kind of negates the fact that you're eating all of those carbs if you're just gonna burn them. Okay, so this is meal one. It is 7:55 in the morning. In here is one full serving of the high fiber oat bran. I am trying out the regular versus the gluten-free just to see if it affects me. There is no gluten in oat bran, it's just the way they process it, and so far I haven't noticed a difference, so I might continue just getting the regular. I also have a full serving of cream of rice. Cream of rice is naturally gluten-free, but you know, they got it marketing, they gotta tell you. And then a full serving of the ISO 100. I have been doing totally fine with this protein powder, even though technically it's dairy, because it's hydrolyzed. It's just the way I isolate, and my body digests it just fine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it again, just because I find it a little too sweet, but at least it makes it super good when you mix it with oatmeal, etc. So I'm gonna eat this, and then of course I have coffee, and I do drink my coffee black. And of course I have my 20 ounces of water. I do drink 128 ounces. I think that's a gallon every day. So drink your water. So it is about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna need a second cup of coffee. And I decided not to drink it black. I have this So Delicious coconut milk coffee creamer. I did just get it in the original. So I'm just gonna do one serving, which is 1 tablespoon, and it is 0.5 grams of fat, less than 1 carb, and no grams of protein. This is really, I mean, it's basically no macros unless you're super low fat, but I'm pretty low fat today, and I'm still gonna make this work, and it just makes me feel like I don't know, I'm doing something fancy. Okay, so it is 11 o'clock, so still too early for lunch, but I do have to get my carbs in. So I've got a bowl of cereal. I just kind of snack on this plain. This is the Freedom Foods Maple Crunch. You can see here it's non-GMO rice, corn basically, but it is, let's see here, I'll show you at the bottom. It is gluten-free, nut-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, and sesame-free. And it's actually not bad. I normally don't eat cereal, but I don't know, I've liked snacking on them. I find them very filling. So I will show you the macros. I have one serving, which is 43 grams. It is 1 fat, 35 carb, and 3 protein. It is 1 p.m. I am starving. My stomach has been growling for like the last hour. However, I did not plan this out very well. I have brown rice in my rice cooker, and I still have 41 minutes to go. Okay, so it is a little after 1. I'm starving. I still have my rice going, so I'm gonna go ahead and have my afternoon snack, which is a green apple. So we've got 185 grams of green apple. This is pretty much the only fruit that I will eat, just because it's the only fruit I like, besides maybe like strawberries or blueberries. And I also am going to have some kombucha. Now, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with kombucha, it is basically a fermented tea, but what's really great about it is it helps you go to the bathroom. It's a probiotic. It's a natural dairy-free probiotic, which is really great if you can't have any yogurt. The macros, now it says 8 fluid ounces and there's 2 in this container. So just keep that in mind. I am gonna drink the whole container because who only drinks half? But you see there's 0 fat, 7 carbs, 0 protein. So for this whole thing, it will be 14 grams of carbs. That might be a little high for some of you who aren't eating a lot of carbs, but when you have 300, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to enjoy this with my snack and keep working. So it is finally lunchtime, 2 p.m. It's a little bit late, but I have here 200 grams of brown rice, 3.5 ounces of chicken breast, and 140 grams of zucchini. I am eating brown rice. A lot of people who come off the Whole30 or are paleo and eat rice tend to stick with white rice. I don't notice a difference in my fibromyalgia pain, whether I'm eating brown rice or white rice. Both of them I digest pretty easily, so it all depends on kind of what my mood is. I alternate between the two. It's no big deal. All right, so I am done working for the day and I am going to rush off to the gym to get my leg workout in before the after work rush gets there. That's one of the benefits of working from home, is on Thursdays I can just run to the gym and hopefully it will be empty. Because I ate lunch so late, I didn't eat until 2, I'm not super hungry, but I did plan out a pre-workout snack just to make sure that I get through my workout, and so I'm gonna show you what that is. So I'm gonna have 2 of these rice cakes. My favorite is the caramel flavor, but I always like that with almond butter, and so since today is pretty low fat, I like the chocolate ones. So I'm gonna have 2 of these. So the macros are 1 fat, 12 carb, and 1 protein. Now you can see these rice cakes do have, it says soy ingredients, but this is soy lecithin. I'm okay with soy lecithin. I am not okay with soybean oil and tofu. I'm okay with these. So I'm gonna have 2 and then run off to go do my leg day. By the way, if you have never seen these chocolate rice cakes up close, those are chocolate chips. All right, it is, oh gosh, it is 7:15. I am back from the gym. I did legs today and I went all out. To be honest, I'm a little worried about 300 grams of carbs. It's just, I mean, it's cool being in the 300 club, but it's just a lot. And there's a piece of me that just really wanted to use them and just push it really hard at the gym. So now I'm gonna have my post-workout meal, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna start eating post-workout, or what I typically eat post-workout, and also I'm gonna explain why. So post-workout, I have a full serving of cream of rice again. I had some this morning, and then 22 grams of the ISO Pure. I wanted to explain why I am eating protein powder and cream of rice. If you are doing something like the Whole30, protein powder is not allowed. If you are paleo, protein powder, nah, not really allowed. It's better to get protein from whole foods, chicken, beef, eggs, etc. You eat protein, except for post-workout. Now, when you work out, you deplete your muscles of glycogen, and so you want really fast-acting protein source and a carb source that will just go straight to your muscles, go straight to your body, digest really easily, and replenish. So cream of rice, super easily digestible. Your body just goes through that pretty quickly. And so that's a really great carb source, as opposed to like sweet potato, which will take a long time for your body to digest. And then also protein powder, it's already pretty much broken down. And so that's why you see a lot of people drink protein shakes right after working out. I don't know a ton about the science. I just kind of listen to podcasts and regurgitate what I hear, but it does make sense. And so post-workout, I do cream of rice and protein powder. All right, so it is 9 o'clock. It's pretty late. I should be getting in bed soon, but I wanted to show you how I typically end the night. So at night, I typically cook dinner. So right now I've got some green beans sauteing. Again, it's almost 9. Some green beans sauteing, but while I do that, I watch a little YouTube and I prep my meals for tomorrow. So this is tomorrow's lunch. It's kind of hard to tell here, but it is 46-ish grams of cauliflower that was just like leftover. It was like the crumbled cauliflower. I had some 90% ground beef from Whole Foods that I wanted to use up and I couldn't eat today because it was too high in fat, but tomorrow I can eat it. So I've got 4 ounces in there, and then I also have 200 grams of brown rice, which actually I want to show you something. So one of the cool things about my rice cooker is that you can keep rice in there all day. So you can see that it's been warm for over 7 hours, and so I'm gonna have some rice with my dinner and I don't have to heat it up because it's already heated. After dinner, I'll probably put the leftovers in a Tupperware container. I'm not gonna leave this on overnight, but I think you can. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure you could just leave it. I don't know, let me know in the comments below if you have a rice cooker. All right, so this is my dinner. Like I mentioned, I think I mentioned, this is 100 grams of the sauteed green beans, and I have tons of extra for tomorrow, which is nice. Maybe I'll have that for dinner tomorrow. I have 150 grams of brown rice, and I did have extras, which is now in the fridge. And over here is a leftover chicken that I had for lunch. This is, I can't remember, I think it's 4 ounces. I'm pretty sure it's 4 ounces. But yeah, that's gonna be my last meal for the night, for the day. Yeah. All right, so that's going to end my full day of eating today. It's almost 9:30. I have to get up at, probably get up at 5 to do fasted sprints. I am sprinting as my cardio. So far I'm doing okay with it. My asthma is totally fine. My body's recovering. So I'm gonna do it for as long as I can, just because sprints are really good for you if you could do them. But I wanted to let you know what I'm ending the day with. So I am ending this is my Fitness Pal, 119 grams of protein. I was supposed to hit 120, it's close enough. 296 grams of carbs. Didn't quite make it to the 300 club. I could probably add a few more grams of rice, but I'm really tired and I just want to eat dinner, so I don't care. And I only did 13 grams of fat. My goal was to do 15 to 20. However, I did add about a teaspoon of olive oil when I was cooking the green beans. So I'm gonna say that probably took me to probably closer to 20 grams. I should probably track it because I'm on prep, and when you're prepping you're supposed to track these things, but I didn't. So I am going to end the video here. If you have any questions about what I ate today, please put them in the comments below. If you like full days of eating, definitely give this a thumbs up and I'll keep doing them. Right now, my meals are pretty simple because that's the way that I like them, and obviously gluten and dairy free and soy free. Yeah, so that's it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey, it's Rachel. So in my last video, I mentioned that I had a bit of an announcement. And as you can tell by the title of this video, yes, I am doing a bodybuilding competition. So if you are new to my channel and don't already know this, I tried my first bikini prep back in January. I had a coach, I was training pretty hard, and my body just wasn't responding. I ended up quitting.